further breaking inputs. Mirwaiz Umar Farooq, of course, condemning the Army Chief's statement here. We're going to play out that reaction in just a bit. This, of course, being the separatist leader, Mirwaiz Umar Farooq, cries foul over this statement. In that nature of remark here that has come in, Arish Bilal getting us further details on what really has been stated there. Arish, please go ahead.
Well, there have been reactions coming from not only the mainstream politicians but also the separatist camp, where this statement of the Army Chief is being termed as browbeating of the youth and also a hot-headed statement. Because we have seen that the Army has been engaging the local youth in Operation Sadbhavna, and they have been very, some schemes which have been very pro-pupil. But this, the current statement that has been issued by the Army Chief, this is not being welcomed by the local youth and also the leadership here, because what we are being by this...
No, but Arish, what leadership are we talking about here? We know political parties such as the NC has spoken out against it. What about the ruling PDP? Any word there coming in from the state BJP on this either?
Well, the ruling PDP has not reacted on this issue. In fact, we did contact some of the leaders there, but they did not agree to come on camera regarding this. But as far as the separatist camp is concerned, they too are condemning this statement, saying that this will only push the local youth towards the wall. And in fact, the statement coming from the JKLF chief Yasir Malik, that such a statement would push the local youth towards gun. And today...
Okay, that being the separatist reaction here, wanting to know what mainstream politicians have been saying about this. Remember, Congress already speaking out against this, with the MOS, the PMO, Mr. Jitendra Singh, slamming the Congress there for insulting, so to say, the Army Chief's statement in this manner. The NC has come out as well. What are their fears on what could possibly be the backlash to this statement?
Well, as I said, that this statement of the Army Chief has not gone well with the leadership here, be it the mainstream opposition parties or the local separatist groups. And this, as I said, the Mirwaiz and JKLF Chief Yasir Malik has issued very strong statements against this, saying that such statements don't augur well for the peace in the J&K state. And remember, the Kashmir Valley is limping back towards normalcy after 6-7 months of turbulence. And the Army Chief making such a statement at this point of time does not go well with the local sentiments and also the temperament of the leadership here.
Arish, thanks for getting us those updates there and those live visuals, of course, that we're playing out Friday afternoon. Yet another set of clashes here that we're seeing on your screens. We'll leave it at that, Arish, but several more political reactions that have come in on this. Let's take a listen in.
Every limit has been crossed when MP BJP members have been caught as part of an ISI ring snooping on our Indian army. Is this the nationalism of Bharatiya Janata Party that they perpetuate? Spy on our army by siding with ISI? So for BJP should apologize and Dr. Jitendra Singh should stop his intemperate remarks.
जो दल आज देश में राज कर रहा है, जो दल आलोचकों पर राष्ट्रीयता का प्रश्न खड़ा करता है, जो दल राष्ट्रीयता का प्रमाण पत्र व्यक्तियों को वितरित करता है, आज वही दल पकड़ा गया है देशद्रोहियों को पनाह देते हुए। इससे बड़ा प्रश्न हमारे देश के आंतरिक सुरक्षा के मामले में नहीं हो सकता।
The Chief of the Armed Forces has to keep in mind the morale of the forces. Policies are made by the government. The Army Chief has not stated any kind of a political announcement or any kind of a policy announcement on its own. He has talked about how the army has to take into account of the situation, in particularly when there is a confrontation or there is some kind of engagement with the terrorists. It is in a national interest. Why we should, try to misinterpret the statement made by the Army Chief?
The police, the army has been doing in Kashmir to control the situation. I think they're doing the best, and we have lost lots of Jawans during all these years of turmoil. But we really need to see this thing also, because regarding the stone pelters, what I've heard, they're talking that they'll be taking the same harsh steps for the stone pelters. But we really need the healing touch at the same time. We cannot get our youth, our loved ones, more affected by all situations, whatever is happening in Jammu and Kashmir. We really need some kind of a healing touch also.
Well, he has rightly said, I don't see this statement as an instruction but as advice to the common Kashmiri people that us counter-insurgency operations are operations against the terrorists, against the international elements, and whosoever comes in between will be deleted under law. And in the throughout world, we have seen how the anti-terrorist operations are taking place. But contrary to what we see in Kashmir, there are some mob people who want to sabotage, who want to hoodwink the people and want to make hostage whole population of Kashmir by these kind of incidents.
The Ghulam Nabi Azad and the senior leaders of Congress party have questioned the army chief. We firmly believe that these are issues which should never be politicized. These should never be drawn into the arena of political fight, but we should all stand by the army, because the army is there. Only then we are safe. It is because of the good intentions of army that this country is